All right, here we go.
Like, I don't know what the marinade is or anything. So I like it up there.
It is so overwhelming to like try and take in the shops and all the food and everything going on and pay attention to where you're walking, but pretty cool. Hey there, I'm Kelsey, that's Tim, and this is the story of our adventure. Life is fleeting and we want to squeeze every bit out of it. We are wandering the world, so home is a bit of a moving target for us. We love finding the random, the remote, and sharing it all with you. So subscribe to get lost with us and hopefully find some inspiration to go after your own dreams.
Hey guys, and welcome to this episode. We just finished driving 6 hours to the west to San Clemente, California.
And that is just the beginning.
We're heading west, way west, to go do the Far East. So we are going to
Vietnam! I'm so excited.
Not that the title of the video would have given it away, but come along with us, and we're excited to go explore a country that's new to the both of us.
Yep, we're in for a lot of travel.
Here we go. Can't see out there. Well guys, we made it to Vietnam. It was an incredibly long day of travel and we have a nice Airbnb and everything went smoothly. We got off the plane, got our taxi, got to our Airbnb, and we're gonna try and get some sleep. But I can't believe we're here. It has taken a long time. We're both exhausted. So we will see you in the morning, but we just wanted to let you know we got here.
Hello,
Hey
and
guys.
welcome to Hanoi, Vietnam.
It's crazy. We woke up this morning and opened the window and it's Vietnam outside. That's
Honestly,
amazing.
yeah, I said, look, Vietnam's on outside, like it's a television screen, because we got here so late. As you can tell, we are dead. We've
Like
been
we're
traveling.
hungover.
We started traveling New Year's Eve early in the morning in Los Angeles.
Yes.
And right now it's January 2nd. So we missed New Year's Eve,
We've ended
New Year's
in
Day.
South Korea.
Yep,
as it
Seoul,
was starting
South
to
Korea.
rain
It was,
at home. But
exactly.
it was the next day late
Here already
there.
here. Yeah. So,
It's very confusing.
yeah, but what I love is you look up coffee shops and they're everywhere. So that's our mission, to go find some coffee.
One of our favorite things in a city is to go walking. You really get the feel for everything. We had no idea what to expect because, well, we had only glimpsed the city, and after midnight at that, from our taxi. So this morning, we were just discovering everything.
Love it.
The culture was instantly friendly. I love seeing people out and about, enjoying the outdoors. We also love a good coffee shop, and this place was right up our alley. Hanoi actually has a huge cafe culture, and fun fact, Vietnam is the world's second largest exporter of coffee.
Coffee first.
Oh, can't wait. So excited.
This is what is known as an egg coffee. It originated here in Hanoi, and it's made from a mixture of egg, condensed milk, sugar, and, of course, coffee. Apparently, it was created in the 1940s when milk was hard to come by here in Vietnam, so I had to try it. The texture was amazing, but it was very sweet, and being a black coffee kind of girl, this was a one-time order for me. But the other coffee we had here was wonderful. Alright, so we've come out again. We went home and showered because it's 83 today and pretty hot, and we hadn't showered this morning when we went out. So, we're back out, feeling a little tired, but we're in search of some street food. So we've just been wandering, walking, and we found this cool place which has, like, I don't know, the streets are decorated and there's pretty flowers and water and stuff. So we're just enjoying walking around, trying not to fall asleep because the jet lag is real today. But we'll see what we find for some food. The streets in this area were so beautiful. Plus, it was nice and quiet, so we enjoyed just wandering the streets.
Got a good breeze.
Cute little dogs like this were all over the city. People in Hanoi love their dogs. And eventually we followed our noses and stumbled on this barbecue pork stand. I wish smell-o-vision existed because, my goodness, did this smell good.
We got some pork.
Roast pork. Looked really good. Smelled really good. We'll see how gnarly the red sauce is.
How's it?
Really good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, I don't know what the marinade is or anything, but I like it a lot.
Alright, so walking along the lake, and it becomes very apparent the pollution here.
Yeah.
They say to wear a mask because sometimes it makes foreigners sick. So far, it's okay. I'm not feeling sick. We've been in places like Cuba and Guatemala City that are a lot.
And that was mostly
harsher.
diesel smoke. That was
Yeah,
really
makes you
hard.
just feel sick.
Here,
Not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad. Oh, relative.
Yeah, but the bicyclists coming. Wouldn't want a bicycle in this pollution, I will say that.
We had planned a few days in Hanoi so we could recover from the long travel and jet lag before we explored this country further. So we spend our days walking and eating and walking and eating. The food here is incredible, so fresh, and bonus, it is really inexpensive. We rarely knew what we were eating or how we were supposed to eat it, but it didn't matter. If it smelled good, we went for it, and we were never disappointed. More food. These little pancakes are actually from Korea, but got popular here in Hanoi. They were a favorite for sure. The other thing that I was always taking note of was the traffic, taking in how it all flowed and seemed to work, because I knew in a few days we would be on bikes in that traffic, making our way through this organized chaos.
We are at Ho Chi Minh's tomb. Little rainy day here.
Over there.
It's over there, we'll show you. Kind of cool, we haven't been down to the old part of town. Exponentially more tourists, I'd say.
Yeah.
But where we're staying is like, I would call it a wealthy area, don't you think?
Yeah, a lot of like expats.
Hoi, I think is what it's called. I will correct that on the screen if I'm wrong. But it's kind of fun to get down to the old town where all the stuff sort of is.
Yeah.
And it's nice and warm-ish.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's wet right now, but
Yeah.
it's not cold.
Yep.
All right, we're just walking and we're on a quieter street now, but it is Xin Jiao. It is so overwhelming to like try and take in the shops and all the food and everything going on and pay attention to where you're walking, but pretty cool. Hanoi is surprisingly hard to walk. As you can see here, the sidewalks are often used for scooter parking, leaving walkers to fend for themselves, which is fine. It all works out. It just makes for a slower pace, and you have to pay attention. No walking and taking in the sights here.
Yep.
Alright, we got some street food. I don't have any idea what it is, but it looked delicious and it looks like, I don't know, just some kind of like donut-y fried bread. It looked exactly what I thought. See what I mean? Walk and eat, walk and eat. It's a pretty good way to experience a city, in my opinion. So good.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but it's so good.
Don't ask me to pronounce the name of this, but it is a very thin sheet of fermented rice that is then rolled around a filling of minced mushroom, pork, and shallots. It was served with a fish sauce for dipping, along with a plate of bean sprouts and various greens and herbs. So fresh and flavorful. Following your nose around here really pays off.
Look how big they are. They're huge. All right, we've stopped again. So we ate, we ate some more, and we walked and we ate, we walked and we ate. And
I don't even know what we ate, but it was very good.
It was
We'll
very
Google
good.
after we eat usually
Yeah.
what we ate, but it doesn't matter if it's.
we didn't
looks
even know
good.
how to eat it. They had to show us how to eat it.
Yeah,
'cause
they
they're
handed
like,
us a
"Oh."
pair of scissors, and I was like, I don't know what to
Okay.
do with this. So we cut up the meat in it, and he was kind of giggling because it was one piece of meat.
Yeah.
And then
They gave you like broth first, and then
yeah.
the noodles came
So
later.
we're
and
both like, oh, we should eat the broth. Oh no, you
Put it in
that
there.
goes in there. Okay, but it was great.
It was
so,
really good.
So immensely friendly.
Yeah.
And so we walked another mile and a half, and now we're stopping again.
Yeah, in the quieter area, it's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, it's too crowded and too noisy for us, I think, in the Old Town area. I mean, I liked everywhere. but
Yeah, it's
that's
really neat to see. Just
not our
overwhelming.
thing as much, but
So it's fun to sit here on a quiet street and just kind of people watch.
yeah.
we headed over to the place we would be renting motorcycles from, just to make sure we were all good to go and there wasn't anything we should get before we headed off on our two-wheeled adventure.
Route option, and you avoid highway.
Okay.
So this is Tigit, where, like I said, we would be renting motorcycles. Tim had done lots of research for this trip, so it was no surprise that the staff here was so helpful, friendly, and knowledgeable. They were more than happy to spend time with us going over routes, areas, and giving us lots of suggestions. Tigit has tons of useful information online for those of you who might be interested in exploring Vietnam like us, even YouTube videos, so I will drop a few links below.
You must to drive some part of the cityway.
Okay.
And the government allow you to drive on that because they don't have any other way for the bike.
Okay, so we just left Tigit and bikes looked amazing. That's what was great. I wanted to check them out. You know,
See how we can attach our luggage, that sort of thing.
yeah, from halfway around the world, we made this booking,
Yeah.
and they seem like a great company. We have no affiliation, no sponsorship. We're just paying full price. We found them on the internet, but you know, you don't really know until you show up and get the feel. So we came a day early just to say hello, and you know, he had a reservation. He showed us the bikes we'll be renting. They were in great condition, XRs. It was just nice. It was nice
So
to
much information, such friendly people,
Yeah.
and they really think like we do about the adventures and stuff, so
Yeah.
it's really cool to talk to them. And
absolutely so much information. He just was pouring out
Yeah.
information, but because we've done so much research, it was all stuff I think I already knew, but it backed up everything. Not all, I mean, definitely a lot of new
Yeah.
information, but it backed up everything I thought. Even like the Hai Giang area, there's a very, you know, on my phone I've noticed I'm constantly getting ads for come to Vietnam and ride the Hai Giang loop, and he said, well, there isn't really any loop that's specifically a loop. It's just, it's the most popular place. And he goes, I don't know if you want to go up there because it's so packed with tourists. It kind of is spoiled.
no one knows how to drive because they're all tourists.
And there's just so many. And then the police have taken on, you know, trying to get a couple bucks out of somebody breaking the rules. And so I don't think it's a really bad situation, but it could be a situation where you're more likely to end up having to pay a little fee.
Yeah.
So why not deal with that? And why we want to go to places that are sort of unspoiled and, wow, there's a big mall.
Yeah.
Places that are, I don't know, feel a little more natural.
Yeah.
And then it was great too. He shows us all these little routes, and I've looked at all their routes on the website, but he even goes, but we'd recommend that you not necessarily just take our routes. He goes, just choose places you want to go on your own. I was like, that's exactly what we do. I've been looking at Google Maps and finding little single track that we want to be able to go along. So it's pretty cool to be able to do that. So yeah, we're excited.
Yeah. Can't wait.
And now we're gonna go eat more food, because that is what we do in Vietnam, is we eat a ton of food.
Yes. What do you think, Tim?
I'm really excited. As I am with everything so far on this trip, everything looks and smells amazing.
Alright guys, thank you for walking around Hanoi with us. It has been amazing. We've had so much good food. And now it's time for the next chapter of this adventure. So we hop on bikes and yeah, thanks for coming along and watching this. Hopefully you enjoyed walking around, and we'll see you next time as we get on the bikes.